And then he was in about an hour and a half before everybody as well. He'll wrap his hands up with cement. Do you remember that?
I remember
He's sitting there quietly.
He used to you like this.
Stuart Armstrong, first protocol, should kick the ball up the pitch. Stuart Armstrong should come for the ball.
Is it Stuart Armstrong or Stuart Hogg?
Yeah, you said some complimentary things about Boruc in the past as well, so.
Incredible keeper. No doubt about it.
My first
I mean, I would probably have had about 20 Old Firm goals if it wasn't for him. Right, guys, our head-to-head this month. Goalkeepers that have played in Scottish football. To start with, Craig Gordon versus Stefan Klos.
Stefan Klos.
Winner stays on.
You'll have played with Stefan Klos?
Yes.
I was right at the start of my career, played against him a couple of times.
Just remember watching him. Don't know. Not played against
Pedigree though, he comes to Scottish football with a massive pedigree. Winning the Champions League with Dortmund.
Champions League winner.
Not the tallest.
Phil Larson, remember that?
Yep.
That's a flaming negative, man. Let's keep on the positive side. It was a top class. First of all, he was a brilliant goalie, shot stopper.
Oh, unbelievable.
Amazing.
Did he come off his line for crosses? Sorry, positive. Great goalie. Great goalie.
How did you find him? When you moved to Rangers?
Well, so when I moved to Rangers, he had been out, he was injured, and he was coming back. And Ronald Vateris had came into Rangers at the time. By the way, I've never seen him to kick a ball with both feet like Ronald Vateris. What a goal! What a goalkeeper! And Stefan struggled to get back. In fact, I don't even think he got back in. Maybe played a couple of friendlies. Allan McGregor was. He was kicking around there as well. Like he was waiting for his opportunity. I'll be honest. In terms of shot stopping, incredible.
Was it?
Incredible. As you say, not the tallest, but still filled the goals. Agility. His knee was done as well. It was a serious injury. As you said on Easy, I mean, I think he won the Bundesliga as well. Champions League winner.
And then becomes successful at Rangers.
Yeah. Part of a Rangers team that was dominant for a number of years under Dick Advocaat. I mean, he was a top goalie for me, Stefan.
Yeah. Then Craig Gordon, the man who's 42,
Still
turning
going.
43.
Incredible.
Record sales in Scotland, 9 million to Sunderland. Hall of Famer. Part of that Hearts team that under George Burley and
been written off, retired, came back.
Right.
I think when you look at Craigie's story is remarkable. Getting in as a young kid at Hearts, then even Scotland as well. That opportunity, I mean, he grabbed it with both hands as well. Then gets his move. Obviously it's the whole Sunderland thing because of the injury, and they end up
his reflexes.
But to then, I mean, he was done, finished. To come back,
yeah. And by the way, even when he came back, see his reflexes. I always remember more so in Scotland at the start, he makes saves from short range, like unbelievable saves. His reactions were incredible. It's a tough one.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Craig Gordon.
Late in his career as well, he nearly went to Chelsea. Remember that? People forget about that. Celtic, Chelsea.
But then even the decision to decide to stay to play, right? Because I think that was more a number 2 thing. So he's staying, going, no, I want to be playing. And then how come the longevity?
I know it's going a little bit off topic here, but see the likes of when the Scottish squad's getting announced as well. Like, I mean, it must be, I know he's not been playing, but you know what you're getting.
Aye. He's the safest in terms of experience, and like you said, the level you expect to get from him.
I would be playing him for Scotland. I think he's still the best.
And I think what's gave him the longevity is he was trying to make a Euros when he was coming back for injury. He then had records to break at Hearts. Yeah. And then now he's got a World Cup to focus on. So I think that's kept that body. You see with older players that they end up just dropping off. I think that's keeping him going.
Because, I mean, he had that big chunk, large chunk of not playing either. Yeah. So, when goalkeepers are any player year after year after year after year, he had that. He obviously didn't want it to be like that, but he's had that little break that's probably given him the longevity to come back. But who are we going for then?
I'm going based on having played alongside him and seen him a lot more closer. Craig Gordon, I'm going.
The only reason I'm going for Craigie is because I've played with him more. Klos was right at the start. Pedigree and CV is unbelievable. I need to go with Craigie though because I've got more experience with him.
well, it doesn't matter what I pick because I'm out anyway. But I mean, Stefan was unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he really, really was. And I never seen him at his pomp. But listen, I've no arguments in terms of Craig. I mean, I think over a period of time he's been a top goalie. Made big saves at big moments as well. So I mean, I've no argument with that, to be honest.
Okay, Craigie
so
it is then.
Craigie moves
Craigie
on.
Gordon.
The main man for me coming up, Allan McGregor or Craig Gordon.
And what I'll say is, nobody can have the excuse we had in the last round with Klos, because they have both been in part of our careers for a long time.
Yep, and I've got McGregor's name written down here, and it just reminds me of a story.
Oh,
Allan
let's go.
McGregor.
Hope this is clean.
Come on, boy.
So him and Alan Hutton, I remember, were potentially in the Scotland squad, and we're having a discussion around the table. There was a few ways. You might have been there. And they were talking about starting a new company, property company. And somebody says, go on, tell them what you're calling it. And they were like, no, what do we need to tell our name? What are you talking about? What he's calling it, come on. So he went, Allan and Allan. Everybody burst out laughing right like this. And Griggsy piped up and went, what? Mine's got 2 L's.
Oh, what a boy!
Some character, boy.
What a boy! I mean, listen, you could write a book with Griggsy, couldn't you? But like in terms of goalkeeping, I've never seen anything like it in my life. Honestly, I've never seen
Best
anything like it.
Best save I've ever seen. Bremen away. Incredible.
Aye.
I mean, but even in training, like there was just some things you're like, how has he managed to get his hand to that?
Aye.
I mean, it was incredible. And again, somebody that you thought his career was done came back, was part of a team that won the league with Rangers as well under Steven Gerrard. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I mean, if you're, and I seen it right at the start, and there's sometimes you often wonder how players' careers would have panned out if you hadn't got over that little initial, got that little bit of luck at the start, or that little break. I go back to the start when Paul Le Guen came in and he brought in Lionel Letizia as well, and there was no. I mean, Allan was miles ahead, but Paul Le Guen wanted to play Lionel Letizia, and it would have been difficult for Allan McGregor because he had been out on loan. You felt as if he'd been to St Johnstone, he'd been to Dunfermline the previous season. You felt as if, right, okay, this is my year. I'm going to come back. I've now got first team football. I've now been at Rangers for a number of years. This is my chance to shine. Lionel Letizia comes in, and Allan is probably he's playing second fiddle. And there is no doubt. I mean, I know it was like I need to go. I need to play. And there's that moment where you just think, had Paul Le Guen have got another few months to that January, but he might not have been at Rangers.
Aye.
What a travesty that would have been, because I mean you speak about Andy Gorham as and I think that's a debate with a lot of Rangers fans, Andy Gorham or Allan McGregor. I think anybody that played with Andy Gorham will say Andy Gorham. I think anybody that played with Allan McGregor will say Allan McGregor. I mean, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
One thing that's no associated with Griggsy, which is unfair, is how professional he was.
Okay.
So as a character, we all know what he was like. He was first in the morning, last away, had his routine. He was really, really professional.
Yeah.
But his character side was so valuable for the group as well.
And then he was in about, an hour and a half before everybody as well. He'll wrap his hands up with cement. Do you remember him?
I remember his fingers all
sitting there quietly.
You used to be like this. Griggsy, what are you doing? My hands on them, my fingers on them, fingertips on them.
It's like a boxer.
He was.
He was like a boxer.
He was, but his wrists were done. But honestly, what a goalkeeper.
It's a toughie.
Oh, I mean,
Two Scotland greats.
It's not for me.
I know. It's a real tough one.
Griggsy for me.
Oh, it's so hard. Such a hard one.
Will you have played more with Craig Gordon than Griggsy?
Aye.
More.
A lot of Scotland squads with both of them.
As that as well. They both had their point at Scotland where they were number one.
Yeah.
I know.
Crazy.
What are you debating? Where does Craigie, where does Craigie
excel?
What areas is Craig Gordon better than Allan McGregor?
Boyd, he's just made it personal.
I'm just
so much. admiration for Craig Gordon's shot stop and his resilience throughout his career and the amount of times he's come back from bad injuries and all that stuff. And I'm thinking, as a centre back with somebody behind me, who is it I want to be there, and who do I feel more safe with? Griggsy was brilliant. Griggsy is brilliant at keeper. I'm going to go tip it because I played more games with him. I'm going to go Gordon.
Oh, that's 1-on-1. You've worked with both of them. 1v1, who you soon's the best? Striker through 1-on-1, who would you?
Nah, I think that's close. I think that's really close. I don't think there's much in it at all between them.
No.
Coming for crosses, can I just ask, who's better at coming for crosses?
See, I think they're both in the same ballpark.
I think Griggsy was underrated in that.
I think they're both in the ball. I'd tell you where the biggest difference for me.
Wouldn't he?
On their feet. I think Griggsy was better at his feet.
Here's one for you.
And I think I'm going to go with Griggsy.
Can I get a quick thing in here that sticks out with Craig Gordon for me as well as a negative?
Gee, more negatives here, man. Right, let's go.
I just want to bring something up. Always shines bad. It shines bad in me as well, but I want to bring it up. Scotland v England, 2-1 up. 10 seconds to go, game's dead. Stuart Armstrong should kick the ball at a player.
You don't deserve defend well enough when they get through.
So the ball goes wide for a cross. I'm getting there.
Stuart Armstrong should kick the ball at a
play, or should just clear it.
Was it rugby you're playing? You kicking for touch?
Yeah, because we're one goal up with 10 seconds to go. He doesn't do that. The ball goes wide to Sterling. I'm in the box. I should pick up Kane.
Yeah.
Or Andy Robertson should be narrower. Kane goes off the back, kind of in that space, right? And Gordon should definitely come for it.
By the way,
Craigie and Rob.
By the way, I'm going to have a negative. I'm going to have a negative on Craigie and a little one on myself as well. Robbo's under the bus. Stuart Armstrong's under the bus. Who else?
There you go.
Who else?
There's the truth. I should.
By the way, who never get closer to Sterling?
I should pick up Kane.
Gaffer as well, never made a sub or whatever.
I should pick up Kane. Let's get it clear. I should pick up Kane. Stuart Armstrong, first protocol, should kick the ball off the pitch. Craigie should come for the ball.
Is it Stuart Armstrong or Stuart Hogg? Kick any touch.
Craigie should come for it. And the Champions League winner Andy Robertson should be narrower to cover my back.
There you go. Right, I'm going Griggsy. The closest of margins, but I'm going Griggsy. 2-1 Griggsy.
I'm Griggsy.
And it's probably down to, again, playing with more.
Yeah, I think.
Bigger moments in my career.
You had day-to-day with Craigie as well. But
then when you touch on the whole resilience coming back, not just his injury.
Griggsy was the same though. Griggsy's back was done as well.
Yeah.
And Griggsy's wrists were like
but
from
Craigie,
a young boy.
leg break at 39. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But through my career, I think Griggsy was better for me. Allan McGregor for me. So that's a 2-1 victory for Griggsy.
Right, where are we going now? Whoa. Another Scotland hero. Serbia, penalty kicks. Allan McGregor or Big Marsh.
It's good that the three of them are in the three internationals because they've all had their part as Scotland #1.
Big Marsh.
All in the same.
It's incredible to think the longevity the three of them had and the caps the three of them have got for all being the same.
30 plus, I'm sure.
They both have the other spells, kind of, especially Marsh, not getting back in squads and then getting back in and again showing that resilience. Big Marsh again, top professional, great guy. Played with him at Wigan. Obviously with Scotland and that, great guy, great goalie.
Just on that, you going back to the wee bit of luck with that with Griggsy. If ever there's somebody that things fall into place, it's Davy Marshall.
Barca.
Celtic, kid, Barcelona, what a performance. But then that leads to Scotland, to getting a part of Scotland. All fell into pieces and what a performance in Barcelona from that.
I know, young 18-year-old goalie. What a save.
You any stories with Marsh?
Big Marsh? No, I don't actually have any that spring straight to mind.
He was that type of guy though, low-key, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a low-key, just a really good guy, good professional, good goalie, good laugh actually, but kind of understated guy in terms of
would you have been with him in the youth team before?
So straight away, he was a year above me, always coming through. But he jumped, when I got in the 18s, he was then playing reserves and then he was the first team squad really early. So he was always, although he was only a year ahead of him, he was always way ahead in terms of being in first teams and that. And then the first I really came across him was Scotland squads. Actually playing with him a lot and being in a squad closely with him. And then I went to Wigan, me and him were at Wigan at the same time under Paul Cook, and that's where I got to know him best. And what a great
He was
guy.
understated as a goalie as well. You think about he was just really calm.
Yeah.
I think all round just calm.
Marsh was good with his feet as well.
Good with his feet, good at coming for crosses, good shot stopper.
Yeah.
That's the one thing you could say about them all, though, couldn't you? That they weren't there brilliant with their feet.
No. When you look nowadays,
that's what I'm saying. The modern game, imagine them playing like in the modern game, as in if it was a team that was adamant they were playing for the back, that wasn't their strongest point. Although they were capable.
I thought Griggsy was. I mean, I don't think. I mean, there's goalkeepers now that are unbelievable with their feet, but I mean, Griggsy's kicking for me. I mean, it was like just right, and you could just get a little flick on it. I mean, I thought Griggsy's kicking was one of his strong points.
Aye. Well, he would join in.
He was sharp.
Griggsy would join in the boxes and the two touch and all that, wouldn't he?
So rash, diving about, 2-footing people, get back up.
I get the ball. Somebody's like.
Can you imagine Griggsy though in a team that demanded to play for the back, and he asked the centre half to pass it to Griggsy for him to put his studs on it and invite the pressure to play a pass round?
It would be good to see.
He would be like, he'd be raging, wouldn't he? But I think their strong point. They were capable with their feet and they'd done enough, but it wasn't their strongest point.
Even Big Marsh again. He was finished as well. Then Scotland comes back, and I mean he's a goalkeeper at Euros.
If anything, throughout our careers, Marshy was probably the one that was under the two just because they get in earlier.
Yeah.
But then think about it, Marshy's the one that's went to the Euros, played being the number one at the Euros, and
from nowhere,
like unbelievable. The longevity of them all has been excellent. It's another tight one. I think I'm going to go Griggsy though.
Griggsy stays for me.
McGregor stays for me. McGregor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a full house.
Just a quick one. McGregor, I know you were Jamie Langfield. Aberdeen, no?
Nope.
No. Is he not there with you, no?
I was at Aberdeen, no.
So
and this talking, you mean?
Yeah, I've just seen his Griggsy staying on in that one.
100%. No doubt about it.
Just chuck a wee extra one in there, see you.
Why?
What?
Why?
Much better goalkeeper, man. Simple as that. Langfield was a lovely guy, and he was decent goalkeeper. Was not wearing
with his feet.
No, not with his feet. Langers once ran out to the edge of the box for a long throw and threw it off the back of Dan Mackey's head, and it went in the back of the net. You can Google that on YouTube. Langers, good guy, beast.
Right, Griggsy stays on.
Griggsy through.
Is Langers in this?
No, just chuck him in there.
There's a few goalies missing, to be fair.
There is, to be fair, there was a few goalies missing when we were given the list, so don't have a go at us. Not to do with us. Last one, Allan McGregor versus Artur Boruc.
Oh, and by the way, you said some complimentary things about Boruc in the past as well, so...
Incredible keeper. No doubt about it.
My first experience
I would probably had about 20 Old Firm goals if it wasn't for him.
My first memory of Boruc was when he first came in and we were training, and never knew the character he was. And Petrov was like, obviously one of the senior players, and he's like to me, dink him, John, shooting. And I took the bait into her. 1-2, dinked him. Oh my God. I scored.
Oof.
You should have seen him. Just stood and stared at me. Shots were going in, people were still hitting shots, and he was just staring straight at me. I thought, oh my God, this guy's going to kill me.
So was this before or after the Aidan McGeady?
This was before. This is when he just came in. I wasn't there when the McGeady incident happened, but that would have been great. That would have been funny to see, wouldn't it? Been great to see.
Who do you think would have won that one?
Oh, it's only one winner there. Aidan's got a heart. I would be game for it.
Do you reckon even if he was punching Aidan would still be arguing with him? Like punching him and Aidan, he would be, wouldn't he?
Aidan would be arguing with him, definitely.
But how good a goalkeeper?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, 1v1, the way he came out and spread his cell. The Polish goal, he's always that weird way of catching the ball, didn't he? You know, the way they catch it like that, almost like instead of. Not that I know how to catch a ball, but the old W was the way. I thought goalies, they used to have that weird way. See the way he shot stopped him, and brilliant goal. Really good goal.
See if you think of what you need to be an Old Firm goalie, he probably ticks every box. Every box.
Aye.
Like, people would think he was a nutcase. But he backed it up with saves.
Yeah.
He would do something that you go, that's just putting so much pressure on you and highlighting you so much. But then he'd back it up with performances.
Yeah.
Who do you think was madder, Griggsy or Boruc?
Boruc was madder.
Oh, two maniacs.
They are both of them are mental, but in different ways.
Different ways.
It's a tight one. It's a really tight one.
I can just remember Boruc, I remember the Moedo goal. I must have had about 15 attempts at it and just kept bouncing off. That was the one I'm like, oh my days.
I'm saying Boruc is better with his feet. Was the first thing I'm saying.
Aye.
Well, I'm not honestly, Griggsy, I don't think we've given Griggsy the
Griggsy
credit
was
he
good
deserves.
with his feet.
Did Griggsy have the side volley out? Did he have that in the locker?
He'd drop in the half volley. There wouldn't be a half volley. It wouldn't be like a half. He'd drop it. He'd did that. Nah. I listen. Artur Boruc was a top goal as well. A lot of caps for Poland. Look, Allan McGregor's my favourite goalkeeper I've played with. I just can't see past Griggsy for me.
What's Griggsy better than Boruc?
Oh, I get that. This is going to come down to your experience of playing with them.
Yeah, probably.
Ultimately, because there's probably nothing between the two goalies here.
I know.
Nothing between the two goalies. But you're going to say
because you would flip it back and say what was Boruc better than Griggsy with.
And
I was just trying to think. I was thinking maybe his feet would be my argument.
But both of them have got the character to be an old firm goalie. Back up with the saves. Yeah. They've been successful. Both won loads of trophies.
Yeah.
You can't split them, man.
Griggsy 13
He's got 13.
2 a Europa League and a UEFA Cup final as well.
Oh. Aye. I'm going to go Griggsy.
I'm Griggsy for me.
Boruc for me.
Yeah.
The fallout's going to be though that.
What save sticks in your mind with Boruc?
Not one in particular, just many. Him just coming out.
The way he spread himself was the big thing that I remember about
my mind. And I think that.
But I think a lot of the times that's where that became a vulnerability as well. When you see some of the goals, remember Kenny going through, I think at Ibrox underneath him.
Mm-hmm.
I think when he came here and he done that, it hadn't really been seen by the staff and that at Celtic, the goalie staff, and they kind of started to teach that way of coming out and spreading themselves and how they done it and how they were taught in Poland or how he was taught in Poland. So I think he
goes down and plays for Bournemouth in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, Kasper Schmeichel comes out and does it yesterday to save Gassama's chance.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a.
Well, his dad was his dad started to win it.
I think that was where it maybe stemmed from, but
probably harshly though. It's going to turn out to be Griggsy's the winner. Harshly meaning that there's no much between them.
I think there's not much between all the goals.
Yeah.
Good standard of keeper.
So are we agreeing that it's Allan McGregor?
I'm going Griggsy.
So you get a cup final tomorrow, you're the manager of a team. Are you quite happy with that list of Griggsy's
start taping your arms right now?
Yeah.
What's that?
Griggsy start taping your wrists right now.
You'd be confident with that, wouldn't you? But you'd be confident with all of them.
Yeah.
No, I think you would be comfortable with them all. But that's why they're in the list. But for me, and did you say it might be because we've played with daily training with them day to day?
We've not seen Boruc in training to go, by the way, do you remember that save? That's the bit that's missing. So,
and I think that's what also helped me as well. I asked Charlie, give me one big save.
Well, he wasn't near him because he dinked him once.
Swaying used to there.
But he's also gave him a negative. I dinked him.
Yeah.
Do you know you've turned this?
He's not the only goalie being dinked for me.
Who else has been dinked?
By me? Langfield.
Right.
Good goalie you mentioned.
Right.
Nobody.
So Boruc is in the Langfield category now.
Comparing Boruc and Langfield.
I think there's a couple. I think who else I think. I can't remember.
Listen, the winner's Allan McGregor. The winner is Allan McGregor.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of goalkeepers I think that we need to actually have
You need to mention.
We need to actually have a discussion with our producers.
Andy
Joe Hart nowhere to be seen. I think it was from our generation though. Joe Hart nowhere to be seen.
Yep.
Fraser Forster nowhere to be seen as well. I mean, that's
Wes Fotheringham.
No. Well, I think Foster and Hart have come in and been
now as well.
Big goalies.
Yeah.
Successful goalies.
Foster, man, he'd have been right up there for me.
Yeah.
What you need to do is just appreciate the good goalies that we've had in the country.
Vargas.
I mean, Fraser Forster, he was...
No. It was Vargas, wasn't it?
No, no Barcastle. What is he?
No.
Oh, what was his name?
Barkinars.
Barker.
I don't know.
It was
what his name
Barkas.
Was it? Aye.
Aye.
Barkas, aye.
He was
Well,
a
that's what you were
big
trying to think of
he get bought for a lot of money.
Aye.
Fraser Foster.
Fraser Foster was
Barcelona.
top goalie.
I know. Like,
Aye, top goalie.
some
Would have been on
big
the
ones been
list.
left out.
I know.
It wouldn't have made any difference anyway. Griggs is number one. Anyway. Griggsy, I'll get a pint later with you, friend, for that. So we're all admitting that it's Allan McGregor.
Yep, Griggsy's the winner for me.
The winner. So we've managed to convince, we've all got it, a round of golf at Loch Lomond with him. He's got his membership there.
Correct.
Yeah.
That'd be a lovely 4-ball.
Yes.
So, would you be interested in that?
100%.
As long as you say Allan McGregor's number one, we're getting the...
Allan McGregor has won the competition.
Right, okay. Right, so me and you's getting a game at Loch Lomond. Until you say he's the best. So, Griggsy, we'll see you on the first at Loch Lomond. Me and Nazy look forward to it. Charlie's still got a little bit of convincing to do, yeah?
I'll be there and we can have a wee discussion about some of the things I thought you could have been better at.
Remember to like and subscribe and never miss an episode of The Warm Up.